Hi, I'm Srini, and in this video, I'm gonna give some tips for Genius InvoKation TCG in Genshin Impact, which came alongside version 3.3 update. So Genius InvoKation TCG is an inbuilt card game which can be unlocked after reaching Adventure Rank 32. It's very similar to other card games if you haven't played it. So there's an intro for how to play this game explained by Diona. You have to go through the quest line for Genius InvoKation TCG. So let's start with this one here. So first up it will be the character cards, the tips for character cards. Initially you will start with Diluc, Kaya and Sucrose, and each deck can have only 3 character cards. You can invite your favorite playable characters from the game as well. As of now, only few of them are available from cat sale, and if you can beat them in a duel, you will get their character cards along with their unique action per support card. Each character card play differently, just like the base game. Base game characters, you can able to get monster cards as well as character cards as you progress in your ranking. Deck building. So next step it will be deck building. So each deck should have 3 character cards and 30 action cards to be valid. So each deck consists of 33 cards in total. Depending on the choice of characters you are having, build a deck around them. The rest of the action cards must be able to play around your characters. Like having 1 or 2 specific character cards on your deck will help a huge deal, and have some artifacts, weapons and other events equipable cards in your deck is very crucial too. Choosing your active characters. There's a trick here. Your choice of active characters deployment happens right after you have drawn some cards at the start. If you get a character specific card, deploy that character as an active character, so that you can use that card straight away and have an upper hand. And the same goes for artifacts and weapon cards drawn at the start. Depending on the equipable types of cards, choose your active character depending on the whatever cards which can be equipped on your specific character. So first round. Your first round is crucial as you start. First, a co-op is decided on a coin toss though. During our role plays, it's better to re-roll every die other than Omni die as well as the dice corresponding to your active character. Since during your first round, if you try to switch your active character, most of the time it will end your action pace per turn. By re-rolling die for your other character, you may get those same elemental die back, or you'll end up having Omni die or dice corresponding to your active characters, which is very crucial. So you have to do that one. That's an important tip there. Also, another tip for the first round is try to deploy as many support cards as possible instead of focusing on attacking enemy characters, as they will help you win the game in the long run by providing various support for your characters such as healing, free equipment costs, free switching, fast action switching, and so on and so forth. Support cards. There's a lot of support cards are there, but I'm gonna mention some of them here, like Catherine, Paimon cards, a couple of Paimon cards available, Timaeus, Wagner, Eli, Faunius Cathedral. Use these kind of support cards to have an advantage, as they provide constant support for your characters and comes in handy while making a lot of decisions. So next up we are moving towards summon. Some of the characters like Xiangling has summoning abilities which will do damage to your active characters at the end phase, which will become a huge pain in the game. So like later on the track it will come in. It deals a lot of damage actually. So having some summon destroying cards on your deck will help you. Summon destroying cards on your deck will help you deal with them. And if you don't go up against any summons for a specific duel, you can use them for elemental tuning as well. So there's a dual purpose for them as well. On the other hand, if you are using summoning characters, try to have cards which benefits, like having extra usage for your summon action cards benefits you too as well. So like if you are playing as Xiangling, use those specific cards which boost your summoning abilities and summoning elemental skill. So elemental tuning. Mostly try to focus on your active characters by tuning cards which are not useful for your active character. And when you have 4 support characters, this way your active character can attack this turn and can build up energy for burst as well. Also try to deploy support cards, especially for the first round, using elemental die corresponding to your other active characters, so as you need to switch your active character for them to make use of them. Make use of the inactive characters, which may end this turn, and you may end up taking a lot of damage on that character as well, the switched character as well. On top of switching characters, choose when to switch your character. On the topic of switching characters, choose when to switch your characters wisely, as this will turn the tide of the game. By switching characters, you may end this turn, or you may end up taking a lot of damage on the switched character as well. Try to switch characters for free of cost, and try to keep the switch as a fast access as well. So a lot of support cards kind of provides this thing. So you can able to use those action cards while you are playing those action cards in field. I hugely recommend switching characters. So if you're going to switch characters, I hugely recommend to use those action cards before switching your characters. That will reduce the cost of your switching, and also you'll have fast action. So instead of ending the turn immediately, yeah, ending rounds. Don't afraid to end your current round, as you can attack at the start of the next turn and may get favorable options. But ending rounds needs to be done wisely too. If the enemy character has energy and given chance, they will end this turn first and can deal massive damage to your characters. I have seen this happening like a lot of times. While having 5 dice, elemental dice, the elemental dice can be viewed on the left side of the screen. The enemy's elemental dice actually. So for on the right side of your screen, you can able to see your own elemental dice. Even having like a 5 elemental die, they will end the turn. The NCP will end the turn and try to use their elemental burst on the straight away on the next turn. So make sure to end your round as much as possible, as early as possible before the enemy can do it, so that you will have a lot of advantage. So NPS may get underlooked, but it's very crucial to pay attention to it, as you may get damaged or by summons, or may have status effects which may cause massive damage to your character during the next round from elemental reactions as well. So make sure to pay attention to your NPS. Try to keep an eye out for the NPS stuff, so that you can able to play accordingly, and you can do a lot of choices accordingly as well. So conclusion: if you have played similar card games before, you know that every duel is different. As you get more cards, you may include them in your deck too, just like the main game. Every deck can be used in variety of ways, and each can be chosen according to your liking. And try new cards in more duels to get used to them as well. Play more duels to get better in it. So you need to play more games to get better in the game as well. So I haven't played any co-op, so if you can able to if you are friends of mine, so make sure to give request. We can do co-op while playing offline summertime. Maybe on the next update we can able to play co-op as well. So make sure to check my live streams on if you're new. So make sure to subscribe, and so that you can able to check my notification for all the other games. So I do cover different games at different times, and make sure to check the data in the description, so that you won't be disappointed. So hopefully you may find these tips helpful, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are having a lot of fun with Genius InvoKation TCG, just like me do. I do here. So let me know in the comments below. I'm covering different games on my channel. Make sure to check the title, description and thumbnail, so that you guys won't be disappointed. And let me know in the comments below what's your thoughts about these tips, and leave your own thoughts in the comments too, so that I can do find it useful and other guys can find it useful as well. If you like my content, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.
As a good knight should. Winter shall be.